What's going on, guys? It's your man Ed Hayes, the wholesale coach, here back for another video, guys. And in this video, we're going to be talking about why doing less in your business is actually more. So we're going to be breaking down how you can cut some of the stuff that you're doing back dramatically and end up earning a lot more income. So I hope that you all are pumped for this content, guys. Go ahead, hit that like button now and subscribe to the channel if you're new. Let's go ahead, let's get into this content.
I want it all, expensive trip, exotic cars when I took that loss.
Alright guys, so I'm making this video because I see so many people out there trying to do so many different things in their wholesaling business, right? But in all reality, people want a specialist. They don't want somebody that's just the jack of all trades out there trying to do everything. They want somebody that can actually help them with their situation, okay? So a generalist is always gonna make less than a specialist. Just think about like a doctor. A general doctor is always gonna make less than like that surgeon that's working on you, right? So just think about it. Like the people who have more of an expertise in a particular niche is always gonna have better results. You know, as they say, all the money is in the niches, right? So you gotta really get out there and really kind of deep dive into select markets of individuals that you think that you can best help. All right, so look into pre-foreclosures or tax delinquents, absentee, vacant, high equity owners, which is what I like to do. Or, tax delinquent, if I didn't say that already, just like other types of distress, right? Kind of reach out into these different, kind of deep dive those different types of distress. And then ask yourself, which of these people do I really want to help the most? Which of these people do I really believe that I would be best suited to try to help? And this could take some time at the beginning when you're attempting to become a specialist. You may have to kind of throw some stuff at the wall and really kind of see what sticks, right? But you really want to over time become a specialist. You don't want to just be a generalist. You don't want to just work with any person that wants to sell their homes. In all reality, the more niche of a situation that you can kind of get into, the better of an expert you'll become at helping those people. So for instance, in fact, that's how Max Maxwell got started, if I'm not mistaken. That's what he talks about as how he got started. He became a probate leads expert. He really figured out how to get someone through the probate process, and he just really started targeting those people and helping those people in those types of distress, right? So that's what I want you all to do, is really kind of focus in on what is it that you can do best. What types of people do you want to target? All right, so that's the first part of this, why doing less is actually more in your business. All right, so the next part of this is that you've only got so much energy in a day. Now, I just did a podcast on this. Check out my podcast. A lot of you all don't even know that I have a podcast. It's called the Wholesaling Mastermind. And you can find it everywhere podcasts are found. I may even drop this video as audio onto the podcast as well. But I just made a video on, a podcast recently where I was talking about this, how, I had just watched a video from, a somewhat famous YouTuber named Alex Becker. And he talked about how, you've only got so many points of energy in a day. And it was really profound to me, it really kind of stuck out to me as wow, I never really thought about it that way. So I wanted to bring it to the podcast, and I want to bring it right here to you all as well. So kind of think about it like this. If everybody only has 100 points of energy in a day, then how many points of energy that you're giving to your dreams, or the specific niches that you're in, is determining the quality of what you're putting out there. So imagine it like this, if you're putting 10 points of energy into pre-foreclosure, or let's say marketing strategies, right? You're putting 10 points of energy into Facebook ads, 10 points into Google ads, 10 points into Facebook advertising, whatever it may be, right? But this other person is putting 50 to 70 points of energy just into cold calling. They're always gonna get better results than somebody who's kind of spreading their resources all the way over. you've really got to watch what you're spending that energy on a daily basis. We only get so much energy, right? And usually our energy is at peak levels at the beginning of the day when we first wake up. A lot of people have jobs in the morning, so you can't just get out there and just instantly start taking action on these business dreams. So you've got to make sure that you're managing your energy wisely. You got to make sure that you're setting notifications in your phone. Download apps like Google Calendar or Todoist. I'm going to try to pop those on the bottom of the screen so you all can check that out. I'll probably have a link in the description as well to those, but kind of think about it like, if you're already making money in wholesaling right now, right? Let's say for instance, you're making $5,000 to $10,000 consistently every month in wholesaling, but you're spread thin as far as like what you're doing with your marketing. So you're checking up on your Facebook stuff, you're running these Google ads over here, you're going out to go see if your bandit signs are still up every other day, you're going to go put out more flyers or send more direct mail all the time. You're stretched, right? If you were to just cut back most of that stuff and really just focus in on what gives you the best result. Where are you getting the best conversions at? Where are you getting the best results for the least amount of marketing dollars? When you really start to focus in on what's working, you can actually do less and scale your business substantially and make way more money because you're focusing in on what really works. So like some of the best companies in the world do this. Like you don't have to be everywhere. And most of the best companies in the world aren't. Like most like software as a system companies or SaaS companies, they're only using like one, maybe two different sources to get the extreme majority of all of their traffic. And like we all know, like 80% of the income that you get is usually from like 20% of the stuff that you do. So instead of just giving 20% of your energy to the 80% thing, maybe you give 50% of your energy, or AKA 50 energy points out of your total 100 energy points throughout that day. Like you give 50 energy points to, let's say like Facebook advertising or bandit signs or whatever, right? You're going all in. Now that 80% of income is just going up and you're getting more and more like success tokens. You can kind of think about it like that because you're moving towards your goals. But not only that, you're giving better quality. So when you're giving out all of that quantity, you're actually sacrificing the quality of what you're putting out. So this, it was really profound to me when I kind of heard it like that, because, I know I do a lot of things personally, as a lot of you all know already. So it made me think like there's some things that I can cut back. There's some ways that I can kind of focus in on what I'm doing to be more productive and get better results with just the things that I'm doing in general, and actually spend less time and make more money. So I hope that really impacts you as well. So like the last point that I kind of want to make here is that like if you're already doing stuff and like you're already doing wholesale deals, then try to just double or triple down on what's already working. Don't try to over confuse or complicate things if you're trying to scale your business. If you're already at 10 to 20K per month and you're trying to take that to 100K, then if you're stretched with as far as like what you're doing right now, or even if you're not, the best thing that you can do is kind of focus in on what does work and then just double or triple down on it. It's not really even that complicated, honestly, and actually it works a lot better. So if you're just cold calling right now and you're getting decent results, maybe you're getting 2-3 deals a month and you looking to scale to 10, then just double, triple, quadruple down on what's already working for you. Hire more callers, like call more people, get more tracking and analytical with what you're actually doing right now, and really just improve the current funnel that you're working on. You don't have to start stretching out into all of these different random marketing strategies. Like really just focus in on what's already working for you. That's what I want you all to do. So focus up on what's already working, double, triple, quadruple down on that. Don't overcomplicate this. Don't get so confused or, overworked up because you're trying to do so many different things all at the same time. Just really kind of focus up on what's really working, like be a specialist in your market, right? So let's just kind of go over what we talked about in this. You want to be a specialist at what it is that you actually do. All right, so whether that's going to be pre-foreclosures or vacant absentee owners or, you know, tax delinquent leads, things like that. If you need leads, guys, you can head over to motivatedsellerleads.org. That's my personal site. We will be pulling you, hand curating a list for you, so you don't have to really think about it that hard. But whichever like type of motivated seller that you're going to target, really become a specialist at helping those people. Figure out how you can best service them. So for instance, if it's like a probate lead that you want to start, or let's say for instance, let's do it even better, a tax delinquent lead that you want to target, right? Like you're going to get the tax delinquent list for free using this video in the corner if you're in Chicago, right? You're going to go get that tax delinquent list, and then you're going to start reaching tax delinquent people, right? So if you're gonna do that, become a specialist. Like, figure out how you can best help them. Maybe create like a little template or like a little brochure that you can send them. Like, all we do is work with tax delinquent leads. People that have that type of distress is gonna wanna work with you versus the person that's out here targeting literally everybody that would just take whatever they can get. Okay, so first we're gonna become specialists. Next, we're gonna focus on what we're actually spending our energy points on. Okay, so you only get 100 points of energy in a day, so make sure that you're giving the majority of your energy points to the things that really bring you the most income. Instead of trying to work with every single seller and do every single type of marketing, just focus up on what's really working. I don't know what that was, but focus up on what's really working and just hone in on that, track and analyze, and really kind of get that funnel very efficient. Okay, and then last but not leastly, if you're already doing deals, like I said, double or triple down on what's already working. You don't have to think that hard if you want to scale your business. Just prune anything that's not bringing back tremendous results and double, triple down on everything that is. All right, so I hope that you guys like this video. Like I said, these are ways that you can do less and earn more in your business. So I hope that this video helps, guys. If it did, if you found value in this, do me a favor, guys, and hit that like button for me and subscribe to the channel if you're brand new. I post videos like this all the time, guys, 2-3 times a week. I try to come and give you all as much value as possible. Also, like I said, check out my wholesaling mastermind podcast, where, you know, it's tons of other content that you will never see on the YouTube channel, and a lot of you all don't even know that I have it. So boom, there you go. All right, and then also, and lastly, guys, if you all want to join my wholesaling mastermind, due to popular demand, I've decided to go ahead and just continue the $50 discount throughout the rest of this year, guys. But just understand that it will be going up at the beginning of the year, so go ahead and take advantage. In the month of December, you can get a $50 off discount if you want to join my wholesaling mastermind and work with me personally to start getting deals, putting things together. If you need somebody to walk with you one-on-one, hold your hand, and actually take you through these deals so you can start cashing out and getting consistent deals, then reach out to me, guys. Hit the link down below to join the wholesaling mastermind. And that is it, guys. I hope that you all enjoyed it. Like I said, hit that like button if you haven't already. And until next time, guys, I am out.